So let's go to another important chapter, which is when you have the law enforcement agency, it is very important to have the understanding of from which kind of law or which part of law that stipulated their power to act as accordingly, or their power to function as accordingly. Okay, so chapter 4 will be focusing on the constitutional parts of the law enforcement agency. So we're going to see the general part of constitutional powers that has been granted, and the main I would say the main statute or the main law that granted all the powers to the law enforcement agency will be the Federal Constitution of Malaysia. So this is the highest law in Malaysia. So every single law enforcement agencies will fall and will need to follow the jurisdiction under the Federal Constitution of Malaysia. If anything regards to law not prevail but try to infringe or try to topple the the purity of our Federal Constitution, automatically those law will be void. Okay, will be void, or we can't follow or abolish or whatever you can say. Okay, so no other law or no law can be made to infringe or to topple the highness or the ultimacy of our Federal Constitution. Remember that. Okay, so the Federal Constitution will be the utmost important law and the highest law, the ultimate law in Malaysia. Okay, so next, and then we're going to see Act 700. It is newly made by the lawmaker, and this actually govern EAIC. Okay, one of the agencies that is very important. I'm going to explain it later. And then we have the Police Act 1967, repeal 1963, and now we have 67. That is focusing on the police and who are police, and the duties and responsibility of police are all stipulated under Police Act 1967. Okay, and then we have Penal Code that govern both the jurisdiction or any sentencing or jurisdiction of all the criminal cases or criminal issues or anything related to criminals in Malaysia. We have this Penal Code, and of course the jurisdiction power or the power that the police has. Okay, for example, like to search or to do to arrest someone. So Penal Code is another part that comprises all those law. And then we have the Criminal Procedure Code, and then we have the Custom Act, the Immigration Act, other related statutes such as AMLA, anti-money laundering, and so on. Okay, so we're gonna continue later.